Hey, welcome everybody to another Transformers review. This is a very, very, very special one. Of course, it is Peter Cullen's birthday today. So, happy birthday to you, Mr. Peter Cullen. Thank you for making all of our childhoods amazing. And most of all, thank you for voicing Optimus Prime. This figure, Powermaster Optimus Prime, came out in 1988, and it was one of the most seeked out figures of that year. Because, well, of course, it was Optimus Prime. If you guys seen the 1986 animated movie, Optimus Prime, unfortunately, does not make it out of the Battle of Autobot City, and we did not see Optimus Prime until the end of, around almost the end of Season 3, and in the last 3 episodes, which would be considered the rebirth, which was Season 4, when he came back. But we had not gotten an Optimus Prime toy since 1986. So, let's start off with the base mode. I'll move his beautiful semi out of the way. Now, the thing that I loved most about... Oh yeah, this is a little floppy. Don't pay attention to that. The thing I loved most about this figure growing up, because I had this for years. I got it from eBay back in like 2006. The thing I always loved most about it is that you could use all the smaller figures on there. And, you know, it'd be a play set. So, you could make that your Autobot Fortress of Solitude. But, it does have some really cool little features. There is a ramp on there. There's 2 ramps. Let's see. I don't have anything on hand that has wheels, but you can, you know, pretend like, you know, things roll down as most rolling things should. These are all the original decals from whoever put it on back in 88. This one, I believe, was the one, if I remembered, it came out in, I think it was 92. They did a reissue of it. They did one later on. It was a Toys R Us exclusive that came with the Apex armor, and it was slightly changed up for the Apex armor to actually go on, or God Bomber, whoever you prefer that character's name. He does have little seats for some of the Power Masters to sit. I've got, I can't remember what his name is. It's the one that came with this guy, Brain Fart. It'll probably eventually come to me. Yeah, so, you know, you can set your Power Masters up, or, you know, any smaller bots. There's a little ramp. You can just park Prime there. It's a really big figure. This is the largest figure I think I've done a review of. So, trying to figure out how this is going to work. We'll get through. So, does have some windows, so you can stick. I'll stick Bludgeon back on here, and put Bludgeon inside there. You can, I guess, look at people. He does have some cannons on the side, and he has a larger cannon in the center that does have some molded in detail in it. Turn it around. I've never really had a good place of where to put his head at, so I just kind of stick it right there. He's got some sticker detailing right there. Windows. This is the front part of the super mode. I mean, it's got good play value, but what's even better about this is let's take him out. He just kind of pegs in. A long time ago, this broke off, but surprisingly, they still stick on there. There are a peg hole right there, and then where this one's mounted at. It's really difficult to get this maneuvered, eh? So, we'll just leave that be. This is High Q or Genrai, whoever you prefer. Does have blue painted visor, a little bit of blue dots on his chest. His arms can move somewhat. You know, as every other Power Master. He can go about that far, kicking out, and he can do a jig if you want him to. Alright, the back side, this plastic has become slightly discolored over the years, and considering this figure is quite older than I can make do with that. So I'll put him off to the side. Here's the cab mode. Original stickers on all of this, by the way. You can see he's got some chrome paint missing and chrome paint that's missing off of his grill. The reissue that they did in like the early 90s, I think it was like 92, and in the one that Toys R Us did, these are super short, and I don't know why. If it's a safety thing, there's giant guns. I'm pretty sure that's more possible harmful than, you know, I don't think someone's going to jam that in their face. The wheels do spin, so he does roll kinda. The reissues that they did, they're riveted. Backside, I mean, there's not a whole lot to it, but it's good for what it is. But what you can do, I must add wiper blades. Don't leave home without them. It does have some stickers on there on the sides, windows, but what you can do is you can actually transform his Power Master into his engine, and that's what allows Power Masters to transform. What you want to do, this just fits in right here. The gimmick, I always kind of thought about this was when, was it Transformer Cybertron? The whole Cyberplanet, you know, thing, that whole gimmick. In order to do certain functions, you had to have that. A lot of these did not make it out of that era in peace, because kids would lose them and they would just pry them open. But what you do is you pop that in. I'm not supposed to. There we go. And that allows his legs to unlock. You come down to his feet. His feet are connected. They are not separate by any means. Flip down this little cover. Open up this. Blammo. Where's the ammo? Pop his head out. Beautiful. What you can do if you really wanted to is you could have him hold his rifles, but they just don't seem to... You can't really aim at you. You'd have to like, Megatron. Megatron must be stopped. Now, he does have articulated elbow, not side to side. You guys get that meme? That'd be fantastic. Surprisingly, these stickers are in really good shape. They're put on pretty awful, but that wasn't my fault. Autobot decal right there. And taking a closer look at his head, he's got red eyes and a silver crest and silver on his mouth. He's got some stickers on his legs, on his thighs, and on his unmentionables. Also on his forearms. Backside, semi-truck. Party in the front and also party in the back. So, now what we're going to do is we're going to transform him. Actually, you know what? Let's do size comparison. Here he is with the OG Optimus Prime. Here he is with his fellow Power Master. Rev? No, that's his Power Master. I can't remember his name right now. I don't know why. I'm having a brain fart. Let me know in the comments below. I'm pretty sure after I upload the video, I'll be like, I should have known. Here he is with Earthrise Optimus Prime. Here he is with the Primes, Titans Returns, Powermaster Optimus Prime with the Apex armor. So he's pretty big. Here he is with G1 Galvatron. And here he is with G1. No, I was going to say Skyfire. Jetfire. So, he is pretty short, but that's okay, because that's about to change in just a slight moment. So what we're going to do is, first let's readjust the camera. That would be really nice. I'm going to flip them all back together. Let's also flip that up too. Put his toes up. And ta-da! Now he's in this truck mode. Now what we're going to do is transform his base. And it was really sketchy and it was really hard. I haven't messed with this figure in years. So his leg joints are really tight. We're going to just strip him down of everything. And first what we're going to do, we're going to bring this up. Bring that up. Flip these all back. And as you can just hear, it's just super tight. And let me tell you, I was panicked when I was doing this. So I'll have to do this off camera really quick. This one just doesn't want to collapse in. As you can hear, this is this is very, very, I wouldn't say scary, but it's very unnerving. Okay, so his legs just collapse in like that. Spring his... Actually, we're going to do this mode first. I've already got Prime in his truck. So what you're going to want to do, spring this down, turn his super tight arms down, and fold them in. Second verse... Oh, wait. Wrong way. Sorry. Okay. It's very hard to get this all in camera's view. Okay, so we got that all set. So now what we're going to do is lift this up slightly, and we're just going to fold that in like that. So now we're almost in his trailer mode. What you can do, this peg will just peg in right there. That can be fused with Peg from Married with Children. And this one's a little bit more difficult because it's not as long. As you can see, mine does have some major, plastic wear. You can see where that's been at forever. Bummer, but what can you really do? It's an old figure. I don't plan on transforming this a whole lot. But you can just peg the guns on top. And we'll take Prime. Plug that right in. And he is in his full-on semi-murder truck of doom. For Decepticons, that is. So, now what we're going to do, take that off. That just fell off. Don't take them away. What you're going to want to do is spring these back down. It's really hard. Again, this is super hard to get in view. This just flaps down like right back down on his back. Where you can see that stain of where it's been at for so long. When you look at the inside, that's the original color of what it was forever ago. So we're at this point. Now what you're going to want to do is turn him into a Rubik's Cube. The Cube Boy. And we're almost there. We're going to give him his guns. slap these on. And his articulation, nothing's really changed. The joints for his arms are still super tight. But this is the Grand Resistance. Resistance. There we go. There you go. There's his head. And then it just... Don't want that to happen. I want to just plug that in right there. And there we go. So, now what we'll do, some quick size comparisons. He still does have all the details from his truck. He's got some blue right there. Unfortunately, his Autobot insignias are a little bit rubbed off. And he does have some decals on his toes, and on his kneecaps, and on his unmentionables. And you get to see some decals right there. But let's see some size comparisons real quick. Here he is with Titans Returns Powermaster Optimus Prime with Apex armor. So as you can see, he is a short boy compared to him. Let's give him a little bit back. There he is with the OG Optimus Prime. This is really hard to get this. Again, I do apologize. This is very hard to get this all on my camera's view. Here he is with Jetfire. So now, as you can see, he's quite significantly taller now. Like a smidge. If it wasn't for his jetpack, Prime would definitely be actually taller. Here he is with Galvatron. Sorry about that. This is a very difficult review. I'm going to be straight up. This is very hard to try to do such a large figure. Can you imagine me trying to do Swarpanok? Here he is with Earthrise Optimus Prime. Getaway, that's his name. It's Getaway, that's his name. There he is with him. Here he is with Power of the Primes, Optimus Primal, with the Grimlock's Forge upgrade kit on him. There he is with Bludgeon. There he is with... I'm just having brain farts today, ain't I? Brawn. And Cloudbreaker. And here he is with Titan Master. And just for the hell of it, here he is with Getaway. Get away now. And there you guys go. Again, this is a very special episode. I wanted to do this one last year and didn't get a chance to. So again, happy birthday to you, Peter Cullen. And thank all of you for watching, liking, and sharing, and subscribing. If you guys want to see photos of my collection, you can follow me on Instagram. That is _robotic_beastman. And also Facebook, official Nerdell Beastman. And Twitter, @TheMightyBeastman. Thank you guys for watching. I just want to let you guys know I am at 177 subscribers. You guys are awesome. Thank you for making that happen. It really melts my heart. You guys have a fantastic day, and roll out!